Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be doing a look turquoise and pink on the eyes. As you can see, I have been obsessed with the turquoise and pale pink shade ever since I was a young girl. I remember being in classroom and we had to just, it was time to colour in, and they would bring out the pencils. They were all like sort of Faber Castell pencils, and the only ones that I would sort of attack first were these two shades, the turquoise and the pink. They were the most common, most used shades. I still remember when I'd see another kid using it and I'd be looking for it. And I'd see someone else using these shades. I would just grab it off them, and I remember I would just grab it off them and I would sort of like hide it away so that they wouldn't find it again, just so I could keep these two shades. Obsession of these two shades was real, guys. Was really real. I was just obsessed with these shades. I don't know, there was something about these shades that were different. They weren't your typical blue, green, red, yellow, purple. No, they were, in between. Blue and green makes turquoise. This beautiful salmon pink color, to the point where it was like a ballerina pink. It was just something that was different, and it inspired me to love to colour in, and it actually inspired me to love colour as a grown-up. But yeah, and these still are my two favourite shades in the whole universe. I know that when I was growing up I gravitated to getting ballet slippers. I was obsessed with ballet. I had to have this colour in everything. My top, I love pink. Pink's a gorgeous colour. If I could have everything in my room be pink, I would, but I draw the line sometimes. Sometimes you do have to break it up a little bit, and sometimes you just have to calm down. But yes, so today's inspiration for creating this look is no other than the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, and it does have my two favorite shades in here, which is Haze and Momentum right there. And these are the shades that are simply on my eyes today. I also did throw in some liner, so we'll dive right in and let's get into creating a turquoise and pink look. Oh, and just before we do get into the video, I have actually got foundation on. I do have concealer on, a little bit of bronzer. The only thing that I haven't done is the primer, and I have done my eyebrows, so there's that. I just didn't want to, and lipstick of course. But yeah, this is simply just how to get those beautiful colors on the eyes. Let's just get into it. Okay, so my face is already primed. Oh, well, when I say primed, I've got some foundation on. I have concealer on. I'm going to prime my eyes now with the Essence Prime Waterproof Primer. I have done my eyebrows, and let's get into putting on these gorgeous eyeshadows. I'm just going to be using these gorgeous shades right here, which is that turquoise and that pale pink. The turquoise shade is called Haze, and that pale pinky color is called Momentum. I'm going to be priming the eyelids with a little bit of this primer. It is just a clear primer, which I absolutely love. Yes, the color on my nails is the color that I absolutely love, which is so similar to this gorgeous shade. Love it. I'm going to be going straight in with Haze, which is a turquoise shade, and actually what I'm going to be doing is using a bit of more of a dense brush to apply it. So the brush that I'm going to be using is this Shiseido flat brush. I'm dipping into turquoise. I'm dipping into the Haze shade, the turquoise shade. And I'm using the flat side of the brush to create an arc for where the colour's going to be. Just dipping a little bit more into that. It's sort of like you're creating a cut crease. Pretty much just like that. I know it looks a bit scary now, but it'll look better. So I'm just going to do the other eye. And then with another flat brush, I'm using a concealer brush this is the Sigma Concealer F75 brush. So as you can see, we're looking a little bit nuts. I'm going straight into Momentum, which is that pale pink shade right there. And I'm coating both sides of the brush, and make sure you tap off the excess. Pat that all over the lower half of the lid. I'm going in for a second dip. And don't be afraid to touch that turquoise shade and blend it in with this side of the brush so that it looks pretty much something like that. A smaller fluffy brush, blend out the edges of that turquoise shade right on the tip. Just diffuse it out, and you can see that the turquoise shade is diffusing and sort of becoming like more of a watercolor. Just going to do the other eye. It's going to clean a little bit of the fallout. Dipping back into haze, I'm going to be using a pencil brush. And I'm going to be lining the lower lash line. And tying it into the top part of that shadow there. And now we are going to amp up the look. I have 3 eyeliner pencils. I've actually finished this one by Colourpop. It's called Ziggy. I used it that much over the years. It's now finished. Zulu by Colourpop. May need to get this one again. But anyway, I have these 2 shades. I've got Vivid by Urban Decay, which is this beautiful aquamarine blue lagoon shade. I'll just swatch it out here. Which is absolutely a beautiful blue. You can put that in the waterline, or this one here is by Makeup Geek. I've had it for a while now, and it's in the shade Mint. So either one of those shades you can put in the waterline. I think I'm going to go ahead and do Mint. And then the final look is to complete this with lashings and lashings of black mascara. So I'll be back with the final look, top and bottom lashes. So guys, that's pretty much it. Mascara, top and bottom lashes. I did go ahead and put a little bit of blush. I used the Antonym Cheek Crush, just this beautiful peachy shade here on the cheeks. I already had a little bit of bronzer to start with when I was doing this look, but yeah, this is a beautiful simple shade, because if you're going strong with the eyes, you want to keep the rest of the face nice and sort of natural. Go ahead and do a bold lip. There's no problem with doing that. Nearly broke the palette. But yeah, so I'll just give you a close-up of the eyes. And guys, that completes the turquoise and pale pink eye look. These 2 Faber Castell pencils were my universe when I was growing up. They still are. They're the reason why I love colour. And yeah, if you like this video and you want to see something similar, I do have some other colours that I also still adore. I mean, I have a whole collection of pencils. It's not that crazy. I do have you know, some other pencils that I have sort of stored away over the years, but these are fresh, and Who loves colouring in? I love colouring in. I should do more of it. I think it brings out your creativity. So anyway, guys, look, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.